Hello fellow crafters, it's just me, Crafty McShanahan. In this video I'm going to show you how to back post double crochet. So what we're starting out with is just a row of 10 single crochets, and there is a previous video for how to do the and I think I just said single crochets, how to do the double crochets, I'm sorry. There is an instructional video for how to do that. So you're starting out with your 10 double crochets. You're going to do a turning chain of 3, so there is yarning over, pulling back through the loop on your hook, that's 1, yarn over, pull back through 2, yarn over, pull back through, that's 3 turning chains. You're going to just flip your yarn over, as you know probably by now. And to do a back post double crochet, it's pretty simple. It looks a little bit complicated. I'm going to show you with this edge stitch. So what you're going to do, your little double crochets from the previous row, they look kind of like columns. That's your stitch. So there's 1 right here. There's 2 right there. There's 3. So using those columns, what you're going to do for back post double crochet is, and I'm actually going to skip this first one, it's going to make life easier. We'll just go to this second one. So see your second, you've got your 1 here and your 1 here. We're going to use this guy. So what you're going to do is yarn over. You're going to take your yarn and go behind your crochet work. So you're going to be back here, and you're going to push through between the first column of your first stitch and the second column of your second stitch. Okay? So does that make sense, kind of? And hopefully I'll turn this and you can see it. What I've done, this is the back of your work. You're going to push through, there's the first, you're going to push through right here. Okay? So that is where you want to put your hook through. So you're going to, like I said, yarn over. You're going to go behind your work, which is not normal, but here we go, and push it through. Then you're going to go over the stitch that you wanted to make your front post double crochet around. So you're just going to take your yarn and push through in the space between this double crochet and the next one. So you're take your yarn, your hook I'm sorry, and push through into that space. So that's what it looks like on the back. You've got that 1 crochet that you've done on your hook. Okay? So now you're going to yarn over and pull it back, pull your yarned over yarn back through the double crochet that you're doing your stitch around. So just pull it back through that stitch, okay, so that you've got 1, 2, and 3 stitches on your hook. Okay, so now you're going to yarn over again, and this again just gets finished as a regular double crochet, as though you did it regularly. So you've yarned over, you're going to pull back through the first 2 stitches on your hook, leave this guy off. So there's 1 stitch and 2 stitches. You're going to yarn over and pull back through both of the stitches left on your hook, leaving you with your end stitch. So that is 1 back post double crochet. Hopefully you can see it pretty good. I apologize that my camera's not super great, but hopefully you can see it good enough for it to make sense. So let's do that one more time. Let's yarn over, and we're going to do it in the next stitch. Now you've got kind of a pretty good sized gap in between your second stitch and your third stitch, so it'll be easier to know where this one goes. So as you can see, I've just yarned over. You're going to take and put your hook through that hole between your second and third stitch. You're going to go around your third stitch and put it into the space between your third and fourth. So push your crochet hook in there. You're going to yarn over and pull it back through that stitch. Okay. Then you will yarn over, pull it back through the 2 stitches, and back through the 2 stitches again. I hope that makes sense. Now we'll do it again. Yarn over, put it between the 3rd and the 4th, then go over the 4th, put it through the 4th and the 5th, the hole between the 4th and the 5th I should say. Yarn over, pull it back through that stitch, you will yarn over, pull it through 2 stitches, and through 2 stitches again. Yarn over, put it in the hole between I believe it's the 5th and the 6th, though. Right there, that's your 5th stitch. Put it through into the hole between the 5th and the 6th, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, pull back through, oh sorry, I bet you couldn't see any of that, pull back through 2, pull back through 2, let's try it again, yarn over, push it through the hole between the 5th and the 6th, yarn over, push it through the hole between the 6th and the 7th, pull it back, yarn over, pull back through 1, 2, yarn over, pull back through 1, 2. Okay, so I hope this is making sense. And now we're going to speed it up a little bit. And, whoops, yarning over first, pulling back through. Oh, I keep messing up. See there? It's not always peachy keen. No matter how long you've been crocheting, and I've been crocheting for in excess of 20 years, since I was 6 or 7 years old, you still make mistakes. The great thing about crochet as a craft as compared to other crafts is that with crochet, if you make a mistake, all you have to do is pull out what you've done. You haven't wasted any supplies. You haven't wasted any money. I mean, even if you cut your yarn, you can you can attach your yarn back together, and it's not the end of your crochet world. Whereas with things like paint, and let's say fabric, if you cut a piece of fabric, you can sew your fabric back together, but you're going to be able to tell much more. With yarn, it's not really like that. And that's what I like about it. If I didn't like this, I could just, let's say I don't want to do this. Oh no, I've made a mistake. It made a quadrillion chains and I shouldn't have. All you have to do is pull it back out, and you haven't wasted your yarn. So I kind of think of yarn, the reason I like crochet and yarn craft so much is because you don't waste, you're not wasting anything if you mess up. All you need to do is pull it out and try again. So it's, for me, that makes this a little bit more relaxing craft than, say, if I was trying to paint something. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents. So, okay, that's the back side of your, or I mean the wrong side, I guess it is, of your, that's the front side. No, that's the front side. Yeah, that's the front side. I don't know what I was thinking. But at any rate, you can kind of see how the back post double crochet makes a ridge in your stitches, so that the other side is flat. This side has the ridge, and if I hold my fingers thusly, no, you really can't, sorry. You see nothing. Maybe that helps. Does that help? There you go, maybe a little. But anyways, you can see the ridge. You know what it looks like. You can see right there, kind of a triangle ridgy shape. If you continue doing it with only back post double crochets, your ridge is going to be on every other side. So it'll go up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? Whereas if you wanted, you could make it on just one side by doing back post double crochets, a row of regular double crochets, and a row of back post double crochets, so that your ridges would be all on one side. They'd just be spaced a little bit farther apart. If you would want them closer together, you could look at my video for how to do a front post double crochet, and you would alternate your rows going, you've got your original double crochet base that you have to start with. Then you could do, it really doesn't matter, but let's say for sake of posterity, you would do a row of front post double crochets. Your next row you would do back post double crochets. Your next row you would do front post double crochets. Your next row you would do back post double crochets. And so you would end up with ridges all on the same side. And that would be that. So I hope this video has helped. Thank you so much. You're very awesome, and hopefully you will tune in for my next video, which is going to show you how to do a super tricky stitch. Thanks. Bye.